Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Rainbow Tarot UK here. Lovely to have you join me for another pick a card reading. And today we are doing, their hopes, what they hope will happen between you and them. And we've got our four piles. We have pile number one, which is the beautiful Ace of Cups with this lovely little blue stone here. Pile number two, which is the equally lovely Four of Wands. There we go for pile number two, and the little green stone. Pile number three is the lovely Queen of Cups. There we go, with the little carnelian. And then the fourth pile is the beautiful Six of Cups with the little calcite stone here. So those are your four piles. Go for the one that feels right. There might be more than one pile, which is fine. And I'll see you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number one, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, what your person of interest, person on your mind, what they are hoping will happen between you and them, what they are wanting to happen, what they're maybe dreaming about possibly, what are they hoping will happen. So you chose to come into the reading of this gorgeous card, which is the Ace of Cups. Aces are all about new beginnings. They're the start of any suit. So it could be the seed of love, a new beginning in love, wanting to offer you something here with the hand. But let's not say too much until we've got the other cards out. You also came with a little blue stone here as well. So I haven't shuffled any oracle cards. I'm going to do that now. Big thanks for all your lovely subscribes, likes, comments. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. And just to say, it is a general reading, so just take the messages that feel right, that sit right with you, and leave everything else behind. So let's just get a couple of oracle cards, shall we? So let's see what does pile number one's person, what are they hoping will happen between them and pile number one? What are they hoping for? What are they hoping will happen between pile number one and themselves? So let's see what this one is. So this one is purity. Purity with these focus on the eyes here, isn't there? A blue eye and a green eye. I mean, for some of you, they might be in two minds or have two things on their mind regarding you, or two outcomes, something like that. It could be with the blue and the green here. Purity is like wiping again. It's like when the snow comes, it makes everything look, it covers everything up, doesn't it? It makes everything look pure and white and clean. It's like a clean slate, a clean, new, fresh beginning. So it goes again with this kind of Ace of Cups. And interestingly, there's quite a lot of white in that. So it might be that they want to start a new slate with you, a brand new beginning, to wipe the slate clean, to start again. Something like that. Yeah, let's see. So there's quite a lot of correlation between the colours here, isn't there? Because there's blue and green in this, and this is blue and green. It feels very calm. These colours feel very calm. They feel very refreshing as well. So I feel like this person is hoping that there will be a new beginning, something like a new beginning, a fresh new beginning. Maybe some detoxing or some clearing up or something like that. Kind of getting that as well. But let's see what else we have. What are they hoping will happen between themselves and pile number one? What are they hoping will happen? What's this one? Life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Life's purpose. Okay. So let's get some tarot out and see what that says. Let's see now. And first of all, I just want to get a sense of, your thoughts and feelings of your person right now. What are they thinking, what are they feeling? Let's do that first of all. So what is pile number one's person thinking and feeling about pile number one? What's going on for them? What are they thinking and feeling? What is going on for them regarding pile number one and the connection? What are they thinking and feeling? Let's look at that first. So we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, what are they thinking and feeling? we have the Knight of Cups. What are they thinking and feeling? Oh, the Empress. What are they thinking and feeling? Let's see what this one is. And the Two of Pentacles. And it's funny because you've got the two eyes there. And the Six of Cups. So I think there's a lot of, it goes with the Ace of Cups. I think they're thinking and feeling very lovingly towards you, but they may, and it could be why we've got the two different eyes, they may be weighing things up somehow, for some reason. Two of Pentacles shows somebody having to weigh things up, maybe having to weigh two outcomes, or possibly two options, or something like that, or I don't know. Or there's some kind of deliberation maybe going on for them, but they definitely see you as a wish fulfillment because you have the Nine of Cups here. So the Nine of Cups is a beautiful, lovely energy. It's an energy of all your wishes and dreams coming true, really. So I feel like for them, you are, the way they're thinking and feeling about you is that you are a wish fulfillment for them with the Nine of Cups here. The Knight of Cups, I mean, it goes with the Ace of Cups. This is about them feeling that they want to move towards you, because Knights are about movement. They are about action. And the Knight of Cups in particular is probably, as I often say in my readings, you know, it's probably one of the most romantic cards in the deck. The Knight of Cups is a very romantic figure. So I feel like this person has a lot of feelings of romance for you, a lot of loving feelings. It could be that, you know, you're asking about somebody who you, maybe for some of you, it could be for some of you where you haven't been with them before. It's like a new situation here. But it could also be where somebody is looking back on something nostalgically, which means that you might have split up from them, because the overarching energy is the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is an energy, a beautiful loving energy. It's kind of like a soulmate energy. So I feel like this person is thinking and feeling that you are that kind of soulmate energy for them. But there can be quite a lot of history with the Six of Cups. So it makes me feel that maybe this is a connection, possibly that might for some of you have come in separation, and they're looking back on it nostalgically. There's a lot of history to it. There's a soul connection to it. They feel a strong bond with you, a pull towards you, and yeah, a feeling that they do want to come towards you in love, either for the first time or again to renew love. Now, the Empress is a card of manifestation. It's a card of creativity. Again, it's a card of abundance. So my sense is that they are thinking and feeling of you as somebody who's very attractive, somebody who really is pulls them in, somebody who is, it could be a bit of an age difference for some reason for some of you here, because the Knight of Cups is not, I mean, it's not the Page of Cups, but it is quite a young energy, whereas the Empress is a little bit more mature. So it might be that, you know, there could be a bit of an age difference just for some of you. That's quite specific. But they are seeing you as somebody who's very caring and nurturing and loving, and I feel like they're thinking of the connection in that way. But there might just be some doubts with them. They might have some fears or doubts, or feeling like they're having to juggle something or weigh something up in some way. And it could be that there's two things that they're having to, in regards to this connection, two things that they're having to weigh up or look at or something like that. Because I'm just noticing the two different eyes as well. But they are wanting this new beginning with you. That is how they're thinking and feeling. They're feeling very romantic about you, very loving towards you. And they're seeing you as somebody who's incredibly alluring and attractive, and you know, they feel drawn and pulled in by, but somebody who's also very caring and nurturing, because that is the Empress energy. You might actually be a carer or a parent, or somebody who is caring and nurturing in what they do for a living, but you could also be somebody who's, because the Empress always kind of reminds me of committed energy, so you could be in a committed situation. Or you could have been in a committed situation with this person. You might just be going through a few, or might have gone through some issues here with the Two of Pentacles, or some issues, some problems, or something like that. Or it could be that they want to create something with you. But anyway, you're definitely a wish fulfillment for them, without a doubt. So this is Pisces energy. Same as Nine of Cups, actually. Taurus, Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, and Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. So those are just some of the zodiac signs that I'm seeing here. But let's see what else we have. What do they, what are they hoping? Let's have another oracle card. What are they hoping will happen between pile number one and themselves now? What are they hoping will happen between pile number one and themselves? What are they hoping? I feel like it's that one actually. Study. So it might be with the study and the life's purpose that they're taking a lot of time out to consider this connection, to maybe look at themselves, to maybe, they might be going through a little bit with the purity card here, a little bit of, sort of examining themselves, examining their life, looking at their life, working out their priorities. And I feel like for them, it might be that they're realising that you are a priority for them. So there may be some self-reflection going on for them as well. And trying to regain maybe some balance here, because you've got the rainbow card here, and to me that's always about many things, but it can often be about balance, internal balance. So maybe they're doing a lot of internal work, maybe internal healing, something like that. And in that time they're realising, maybe they're realising fully their kind of love for you, because I feel like this person does have a lot of love for you. But let's see what they actually, let's just ask now, shall we? So what do they hope will happen between themselves and pile number one? What are they hoping will happen between themselves and pile number one? So we have the four, oh gosh, so we have the Four of Wands right under the Nine of Cups. The Three of Swords. What are they hoping will happen? We have the Magician right under the Empress. Those are the two main cards for manifesting, the Magician and the Empress. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, and the overarching energy is the Queen of Cups again. So we have, did we have the Queen of Cups? No, we didn't, but I don't know why I thought of the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. So, I mean, 100% this person wants to have a connection with you, a strong connection with you, but there are some fears here. There might have been some heartache in the situation. So for some of you, it might have come to an end with the Three of Swords here. It might have ended. There might have been some loss in some way, and that might be kind of what's holding them back a little bit. But I feel like this person, definitely with the Four of Wands, comes right under the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups was that wish fulfillment card, and the Four of Wands is a sort of, again, another kind of soulmate twin flame type of energy, and it can often mean a celebration. It can often mean a kind of marriage, a commitment, a milestone, a holiday. I feel like this person is wishing for you and them to have this committed situation. Maybe they're frightened of rejection. They might be frightened of rejection with you, with the Knight of Cups coming forward and then the Three of Swords. Maybe they're frightened that you would reject them, that you would cut them off, that you wouldn't want them. But that isn't going to stop them, because, even though they've got these fears, and that could be what's going on for them at the moment with the Two of Pentacles here, they could be kind of weighing up, in the process of weighing up, is it the right thing to move towards pile number one? There might have been choices before in the past that caused some loss, some heartache, some separation. But I feel like they're going through some kind of purification process, some kind of healing within themselves, some kind of realisation. That might be why you've got the Three of Swords, because Swords is all about thoughts. And this Three of Swords actually is not as, because the swords are up, actually, they're not down. Normally in the Three of Swords you have a heart with three swords going into the heart, but this is quite an interesting depiction, and it's making me think that maybe they are having a lot of clear thoughts now about moving, how to move forward, some ideas maybe about how to move forward, to bring you and them back into alignment, like these two birds here. And that's why they want to move forward. But there might also be a little bit of fear in that. There might also be some fear, maybe because, there's been some loss in the situation before, or some heartache in the situation. But I feel like they're gaining clarity. And the clarity is to manifest, because you've got the Empress and you've got the Magician. And both of those cards, as I said, are all about manifestation, creating something, bringing something to light. And the magician is somebody who knows that they've got all the right tools, all the right resources to create something. And I feel what they want to create is you and them. Now this is the overarching energy, comes right into the Six of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups. And interestingly, again, in this Queen of Cups, there are two people here. So maybe they want to create, these look like they're communicating. There's still a little bit of a barrier between them, because this person is on this raft and she's on the land, but they're talking to each other, they're looking at each other, they're communicating. And the Queen of Cups is a very loving energy. So I feel like this person is hoping that if there's been issues, you can talk about it, you can communicate, you can find a common ground, connect again lovingly, maybe move over to the other side, to a better side for you and them. That might be what they're thinking or what they're hoping is going to happen. Because, it's the Six of Cups, it's a Six of Cups kind of connection, it's a Four of Wands kind of connection, where there is a lot of a deep soul bond between the two of you. Now, the Seven of Pentacles does show challenges, so again, it makes me feel this person does realise that there might be challenges in the situation, and there might be work to do in this situation. That might be, again, like I said, why they're thinking and feeling at the moment. It's a little bit, tricky, possibly. But the Seven of Wands is never a challenge that can't be overcome. The Seven of Wands is always a challenge that you can overcome. So I feel like this person is realising that there might be challenges with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands in moving forwards, but they're going to do it. They're going to try. That's what they hope will happen. They're hoping that you and them will have a connection again, that you'll be able to talk out maybe your differences if you've had some differences, maybe the issues, connect again in a loving way, or connect in a loving way. That is what they are hoping will happen. And that you and them will come into alignment again. It could be through communication, because Swords is about thoughts, it's about communication. We've got two people clearly communicating here. So they're hoping that you're going to be able to communicate. Maybe there are two, well, maybe there needs to be some compromise. So maybe there are two, they're thinking, look, there's two different sides to this story, with the blue and the green, with the two pentacles, with the two people in the Queen of Cups, and we can get through it, we can get through those challenges if we compromise, if we're flexible, and if we communicate well. And I think that is what they are hoping is going to happen between the two of you, because the Four of Wands is a committed card, the Six of Cups is a soulmate card, the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So they're wishing for a committed situation with you, a situation where there is this strong bond between you. They kind of want that, or they certainly want that back. It's like a wiping the slate clean, maybe by considering each other's point of view, the blue point of view, the green point of view, and talking it out, something like that. Yeah, okay, so let's see. So in terms of Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands is Aries, Seven of Wands is Leo, Three of Swords is Libran energy, and the Queen of Cups could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. Let's see if we've got any other cards or messages. So what do they hope will happen between themselves and pile number one? What are they hoping for? What do these say? Bond, there you go. Look, a love bond grows stronger over time. I think they're definitely hoping for this strong bond with you. I think they already feel that, personally. Honour your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. So they want to, want a strong bond with you. They want to honour the connection, which goes with the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. Feelings, take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. So pile number one, that has been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number two, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all doing really, really well. So today's reading we are doing, aren't we? What they hope, the person on your mind, what they hope will happen between you and them. And you chose to come into the reading under the gorgeous Four of Wands. It's a very happy card, this, isn't it? Beautiful card. It can sometimes mean, the Four of Wands can mean a bit of a milestone. It can often mean, or traditionally mean, like a marriage ceremony. Obviously it's the 1111 sign, so that's interesting. Let's see how that plays out in your reading. And you've also came in with this little green, beautiful little green stone here. So I'm going to put that there, and I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards. I just want to say, as usual, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your lovely subscribes, your comments, your likes. All of that means a huge amount to me. Thank you so much for doing that. And just to remind you, it is a general reading for, you know, a number of people. So just take the messages that feel right. Never take a message that doesn't feel right. You know, and if it's not yours, you know, a message, it might be for somebody else. But anyway, let's get straight to it. Let's have an oracle card. So let's first of all find out, you know, what does pile number two's person hope? You know, what are they hoping for with pile number two? What do they hope is going to happen with pile number two, please? What are they hoping for? Let's see what that one is. Let's see what we've got here. So we have got gateway. It's interesting, isn't it? Because Four of Wands is like a milestone. So maybe they're looking for a way, for, you know, to reach some kind of beautiful place with you, to go through into another, you know, to go through the gateway into something wonderful, to move forward into something beautiful. I mean, the unicorns are magical creatures, aren't they? They're beautiful creatures. So maybe they're wanting to create, and the Four of Wands is just such a beautiful, happy, magical card. I feel like this person is wanting to move into, is hoping that you and them are going to move through the gateway into something wonderful, are going to go into almost into another world where you're going to be so happy together. I mean, these people are dancing, aren't they? So yeah, it just feels to me like this person is looking maybe for the next stage, the next step, moving into something that is that they feel would be wonderful. But let's see what else we've got. What do they hope? Or what are they hoping will happen? What's pile number two's person hoping will happen with pile number two? What are they hoping will happen with pile number two? What have we got here? Imagination. It's funny, isn't it? You've got imagination and gateway with this unicorn, which is all about, you know, an imaginary animal. So imagination, draw from the well of your own capabilities. I feel like this person is hoping that, you know, there's all kinds of possibilities for you and them. I feel they're very positive. They have very positive feelings about the connection, a lot of hope. I feel like this person has a lot of hope. It's hoping that there's going to be a lot of positivity between you and them. They might be dreaming and imagining and coming up with all kinds of scenarios for you and them, you know, lots of positive scenarios for you and them. And it might be that they're wanting, you know, that they're hoping for commitment. That could be, with the Four of Wands here, that could be what they are hoping for. But it might seem like it's a bit of a dream. I don't know what's going to come out, but maybe they're also thinking, gosh, this would be like a huge dream or a fantasy. So there might be something about it that they don't really think might, you know, wouldn't come to be, you know, because you've got all of this imagination here, all of this kind of like fairy tale element to it. It feels like these cards have kind of a bit of a fairy tale feel to them for me, which makes me feel there might be something in them where they think, oh, perhaps this is just a fantasy, just a dream. But I so hope that this is going to happen for me and pile number two. Let's see if we have got our tarot. Let's ask. First of all, I just want to get a sense of what they're thinking and feeling about you. So let's see, how is pile number two thinking and feeling about, pile number two's person rather, thinking and feeling about pile number two. What are their current thoughts and feelings about pile number two? So we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. Now, funnily enough, the Nine of Cups came up in pile number one. We have the Six of Swords. What are their thoughts and feelings about pile number one, please? What are their thoughts and feelings about pile number one? Let's see what that one is. The Four of Cups. Okay. And then the overarching energy is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. So I feel like some of you, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, this could be something or somebody that you're asking about that you are on pause with, or where there's a little bit of fed up energy. So maybe somebody's a bit fed up, or maybe they're a little bit, because this person is in their study. I get the feeling that they might be a bit fed up. Maybe they feel a bit shut out or closed off from the situation, from you maybe. The Seven of Pentacles is again an energy that is on pause, that is in a reflective mode. So it may be that some of you are in separation from this person, that you could be with the Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords as well is about moving away, slowly moving away, or slowly moving on to something else. So it could be that this situation that you're asking about is in separation, or it's on pause, or it's kind of a bit flat with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. There's a little bit of a fed-upness to it. But you remain nonetheless a wish fulfillment, because the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It's a very, very, very happy card. So I feel like it goes with this. So you might be a bit of a... It goes with what I was saying, but I felt this person... You might be a bit of a dream for this person and not really in their reality at the moment. Either because you're in separation or because the situation hasn't come into light yet, hasn't come into being. But there's a lot of thought about you. I feel like this person is thinking a lot about you, is considering you a lot, is like, look, this person's got their book in their hand with their pen. I feel like they're making plans, they're coming up with ideas, there's lots of ideas, and again it goes with the imagination. I feel like they're thinking a lot about you, and they may feel frustrated. They may feel a bit frustrated that they're not with you, for some of you, that they're not actually with you, or that they're not, maybe they feel like they're not they don't have access to you, or they're not being appreciated by you, but you are somebody that they completely want here with the Nine of Cups. Somebody who is you might be really somebody that seems very positive to them, very happy to them, somebody who they feel would kind of really lighten up their life, or really make their life better. You know, I think they think and feel that you would level them up somehow. The Page of Wands is the overarching energy, which is a page on new beginnings. It's exciting new beginnings, it's passionate new beginnings, it's also about messages. So I feel like maybe this person is thinking about an exciting new beginning with you, wanting this passionate new beginning, because you've got the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands. Wands is all about passion, it's about chemistry, it's about fun and excitement. So maybe at the moment the situation is a bit inactive, or possibly a bit dull, or not really, maybe you're not together. I feel like for some of you, or quite a lot of you, you're not together, and you are a wish, you are this dream, you are this person that would really add value to your person's life. And with the Page of Wands, it's like they might want to tell you that, they might want to communicate with you. They might want to have this kind of exciting. I feel like you're somebody that they would want to, that they feel is exciting, and that would bring exciting into their life. And I just want to see what's underneath it. We have the Five of Cups. There might be some disappointment. There might be, with the Four of Cups and Five of Cups, have been some disappointment, some loss in this situation with the Five of Cups here, some separation. And I think your person is feeling it here. It's feeling the loss, is feeling the lack, is kind of lost, because we've got alcohol in both of these, actually, sort of drowning their sorrows, really, a little bit. Maybe it's, and it says liquor up here as well, so maybe it's, coming to separation, and this person is like you are a dream for them. And it might be that they're part of them thinks this is just a dream, I'm never going to be able to have pile number 2 again, possibly. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Now, in terms of astrological signs, Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Nine of Cups, Pisces. Six of Swords is Aquarius. Four of Cups is Cancer. Page of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And the Five of Cups is also Scorpio. Let's see what else we've got. Let's have another oracle card. So what do they hope will happen with pile number 2? What are they hoping will happen between them and pile number 2? So what is it? We've got 2 here. I wasn't expecting 2, but I've got 2. So I'm shown 2, so I'm just going to take it in meditation. So there might be a lot of reflection. It goes with this card. I feel like this person is reflecting, thinking. There's a lot of thinking going on. And balance. Maybe they want this situation to be brought back into balance. Where can I put this? Maybe they want this situation to be brought back into balance somehow. They're feeling out of balance. Well, if they're not with you, I feel like this person feels very out of balance when they're not with you. You know, they feel unhappy when they're not with you. Yeah, and I think it's what I was saying before. I think you bring value to their life, you know, and it could be that you balance them out in some way. That's what they're thinking and feeling. Let's get let's get some more cards on what they hope will happen between pile number 2 and themselves. What are they hoping will happen? What are they hoping will happen between pile number 2 and themselves? So we have the 4 of Pentacles. What are they hoping will happen? We have Temperance, which again is about balance, isn't it? It's about balance, Temperance. What are they hoping will happen between pile number 2 and themselves? We have the Hanged Man. And the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they want the situation to shift. The overarching energy is justice, which is again fairness, balance. So I feel like this person might feel like they've, I mean, I don't know if they have been, or I'm just going by what I'm seeing here. This person might feel that this situation has been unfair on them, though there's been a lack of fairness in it for them. They may feel, I mean, that may not be the case, because the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups is often about somebody who is kind of like, sometimes has a little bit of a negative outlook, and maybe kind of like is, you know, has that sort of feeling of kind of like crying over spilt milk. So it may be that they feel that they've been treated unfairly, but in reality they may not have been. But I kind of get that sense that they feel that maybe they've been treated unfairly, and that they want fairness in the situation again. They want balance. They want, now it could be with the Justice card that this is actually about a marriage, and you might be on pause, or you might be in separation from this person, and they want that commitment back. If it's not a marriage, or it could be a committed situation, they want that committed situation back, because you've got the Justice card, and it makes me think of legalities, and because you've got the 4 of Wands, which can sometimes indicate marriage or commitment. So it makes me feel that this person is hoping that there will be, that you and them will be in a committed situation again. They want to hold on to it with the 4 of Pentacles here. The 4 of Pentacles is like a holding on energy. Now this person might have been a bit, I feel like this person is a little bit like, could be a little bit selfish, or a little bit stubborn, kind of wanting it, might have always wanted everything their own way. So there might be a little bit of that within them. That might be why you got the Balance card, because actually they need to be a little bit more balanced. They need to be a little bit more considerate, maybe, possibly, of you. But with the Temperance card here, right under the 9 of Cups, so you are their wish fulfillment, and that wish fulfillment, you will bring them balance. And it's exactly what I was saying. You know, they feel that you are the missing link in their life that will give them balance, that will make them feel balanced, that will bring them happiness, that will bring them joy. There's another reference to drink. This person might, just for some of you, be, you know, a little bit of a drinker, or somebody who likes excess. Yeah, somebody who revels in excess, either through drink or some other habit. They might have a bit of a harmful habit which knocks them out of balance and could have had an impact on the connection somehow, you know, and that's maybe what they are hoping, that they will get themselves back into balance and therefore attract you back again, because they're more balanced in themselves. The Hanged Man, you know, they need to shift. What they're looking for is a shift, a change in the situation, to turn it on its head, so that you and them are back in balance, are back together, really. The 6 of Swords is moving away slowly from rocky waters. So I think they're thinking we're going to get out of, you know, for me, I'm going to be back with pile number 2 into better, calmer waters if I change and shift my perspective, and I maybe become more balanced, or the situation becomes more balanced, because I want a truthful, honest new beginning. The Ace of Swords is clarity as well. So maybe as well they are hoping that there will be clarity in the situation, that the situation is going to shift, it's going to turn around, it's going to become more balanced, that you're going to hang on to it, and it's going to become fairer, it's going to become more honest. There's a lot of cards here around honesty, truth, fairness. So I think they're hoping that will be what you and them have. And maybe if you're in separation, there was a lack of honesty, or somebody just maybe thought only of themselves or something like that. And now I think what they're hoping is that the situation is going to shift in their favour somehow, and that it's going to be fairer. They're thinking it's going to be fairer, it's going to be more just, something like that. So in terms of, I mean, Justice of Swords is a Libra. Ace of Swords could be any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius or Gemini. The Hangman is Pisces. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Okay, so and Sagittarius is Temperance. So let's see if we've got any. So I feel like this person wants it. This person feels, if they're not with you, they feel out of sorts being with you. They don't like being being with you. They might feel a little bit hard done by, a little bit sorry for themselves. They may feel that you bring them back into balance. That you, they might have for some of you, they might have a little bit of an issue with a habit, a harmful habit, maybe drink, maybe alcohol, something like that. Just for some of you, that is a very specific message. And it's sometimes, that's that's something that's they kind of turn to more when they're feeling unhappy, and I think that they feel that you bring them back into balance, really, somehow. Anyway, let's see what else we've got here. Any messages from Pearl, number 2's person. For Pearl number 2 here, any messages? What have we got? So what do they hope will happen? Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. So it might have been with the balance here and the temperance and the justice. Yeah, this situation might be pretty intense. There might have been a lot of highs and a lot of lows in it. And it might have to balance itself out. And the Four of Wands, they might want to have some sort of balance with you. That's kind of what they're hoping will happen in some way. With the Four of Stones, maybe they're hoping, or Four of Pentacles, that it'll be more grounded, or that it can be more grounded, more honest, more true, something like that. What do they hope will happen with Pearl number 2? What are they hoping will happen with Pearl number 2, please? What are they hoping will happen with Pearl number 2? Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. So maybe they feel it's eternal and unbreakable. Maybe you do. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Any other message cards here for you? What do they hope will happen with card number 2, please? I thought this one was coming. I feel you even though we are apart. So I feel like with this person in this study here, like I said, there's a lot of thinking, and they might be sort of drowning their sorrows a little bit. And also this card here, there's a lot of contemplating, a lot of maybe thinking of ideas of how to get this situation back on track. What else have we got? I know I was a distraction from your pain, so that might be a specific message for some of you. And what else have we got here? So what do they hope will happen? It was my fault, but I blamed you. So there could be that, you come into separation. I feel like with a lot of you probably have come into separation with this person, but they want, with this gateway card, they want to move into a better, a new world, if you like, a better world for you and them. Something that is more balanced, that is happier, that's calmer. Maybe something with a meditation card here that's calmer, and that is more committed. Or a renewal of a commitment, something that's honest and true and fair and committed. And that might have been how it was. It might not have been like that before. It might have been up and down. It might have been intense. It might have been tricky, difficult, something like that. But they're wanting to shift it with the Hangman. They want to shift the perspective, to see it from a new, and for you and them to both see it from a new angle, if you like. But anyway, Pearl number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I will see you in your next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome back to your reading. I hope you're all doing really well. So today we're doing our pick a card reading, aren't we? And what they hope will happen between you and them, or your person on your mind, your person of interest. So you have chosen to come into the reading under the lovely little Queen of Cups card here. Beautiful little Queen of Cups, plus the carnelian stone here. So let's put that there for us. Now I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards. I just want to say thank you so much for all your lovely subscribes, your comments and all your likes. Thanks so much for doing that. I do really appreciate that. It does mean a lot to me, so thank you. And just remind you, it is a general reading, so just take the messages that feel right. If they don't feel right, they might be for somebody else. So let us see. So let's first of all, let's get an oracle card on, what do they hope? What does pile number 3's person, the person on their mind, what do they hope is going to happen with pile number 3? So you have, enlightenments. And you've got the Queen of Cups. I mean, the Queen of Cups is very insightful. She's very, deep in her emotions. They might be having a lot of insights about the situation. They might be, they might be realising something about the situation with the Enlightenment here. And the Queen of Cups, looking deeply into this cup. They might be having a lot of revelations, a lot of insights about the situation, really. They might feel a deep connection, because I feel like this is this boat way up in the stars, isn't it? I feel like there's a little star here. I feel like they feel like there's a deep there's a deep connection between the two of you, or they are hoping for a deep connection between you and them. And they might be beginning to realise the depths of their feeling as well for you. Something like that. That's kind of fueling their hopes in some way. What else have we got? Let's go for one of these cards. What do they hope will happen? What is pile number 3's person hoping will happen? So maybe hoping for a deep connection, an enlightened connection, a connection where you meet, in terms of your souls, your spirit, your mind, your body, your feelings, everything, where there's a deep connection between you. What is pile number 3's person hoping will happen with pile number 3? Like a soul bond almost. What are they hoping will happen with pile number 3? Let's have a look. Listening. So we've got listening, we've got enlightenment. I feel like this person is maybe getting a lot of intuitive feelings with the Queen of Cups here, a lot of intuitive hits of feelings about you and them. They may be getting a lot of guidance, or feel like there's a lot of guidance, intuitive guidance about you and them. They may be hoping and wishing and praying and have a lot of dreams about you and them, or dreams in terms of, hopes for you and them. I just feel like they feel it's kind of, they might feel it's guided, they might feel it's kind of meant to be, a bit like what I was saying, that kind of soulful connection here. But anyway, let's get our tarot out and see. So first of all, I just want to get a sense of what they're thinking and feeling about you, first of all, really. So what is pile number 3's person? What are they currently thinking and feeling about pile number 3? Where are they at in the connection? What are they currently thinking and feeling? Oh, I feel like that one. Okay, so I've got a lot here. I'm just going to take that one, actually, because it sort of fell out. And that's the 5 of Wands. Because there was too many of the others, really. So what are they thinking, currently thinking and feeling? We have the Moon. I feel like this is like it could be a hidden situation or a secret situation. It's a very spiritual situation. It's a very deep with the Moon card here. I feel like there's a lot of, this person feels and thinks there's something very soulful between the two of you, something very intuitive. You may be intuitively linked. You may be connecting through the 5D. I feel like this person feels that there is a strong pull for you and them. 7 of Pentacles. What are they currently thinking and feeling about the connection? But they could be as well a bit confused, because the Moon can be confusion. The Hermit. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you could be, for a lot of you, in separation from. are not with right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So the overarching energy is the Ten of Cups. I feel like that is, the Ten of Cups is like ultimate happiness, ultimate. I mean, it could be that you are in a happy situation with somebody, or you're in a settled situation with somebody, but I think for a lot of you, you're probably not. But you could possibly be in a settled situation with somebody and it's maybe going through some challenges or something like that. But I think for a lot of you, you're probably in separation from this person because you've got the Hermit card here. So I feel like this person is, with the Moon and the Hermit card, the way they're thinking and feeling is that they're trying to gain some clarity. I feel like there might be some confusion in the situation for them, and they're trying to gain some clarity, some enlightenment, maybe some healing, because the Seven of Pentacles is also taking a step back and looking at a situation. Five of Wands is challenges. So it might be that this situation is challenging for your person, that with the Enlightenment card and the Hermit, they're trying to gain some clarity. They're trying to listen to their intuition for guidance. Because I think essentially they want a happy, balanced situation with you. That is what they're hoping for. Underneath that is the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning. So I feel like if this situation has come into separation, if it's on pause with the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles is always something where you take a step back with a view to going back to it once, with improvements. And that could also mean why it's got the Hermit and the Moon. So I feel like this person is thinking and feeling that there is a strong pull with the Moon in this situation. Now, it might be that it's unpredictable. They might think as well that the situation is a little bit unpredictable. It could be secret. It could be hidden in some way with the Queen of Cups as well, because that is also a very intuitive card. But out of all the Queens, I guess the Queen of Cups to me is probably the most private, the most, she's very emotionally intelligent, very emotionally aware and sensitive, but she's not as outgoing, for example, as the Queen of Wands, or outspoken as the Queen of Swords, or kind of like, or feet on the ground like the Queen of Pentacles. She's a bit more of a private, sensitive person. So this situation could be private, it could be sensitive, it could be hidden, it could be secret. It could be like you're a secret crush, something like that, or somebody that has secret feelings for you. They're beginning to just catch on to their feelings, the depth of their feelings for you. But the situation is on pause. It's not, it's not active, or they're keeping their thoughts and feelings hidden and private from you with the Hermit card here. But they are hopeful that you can have this emotional happiness with them, that you are like a dream come true. You would be like a dream come true for them. That is the Ten of Cups, an excess of emotional happiness, and that they want this new Ace of Swords is like a brand new beginning with you, a brand new passionate beginning. So I feel like this person is thinking that there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you, that there's a strong pull between the two of you, that there is this link between the two of you. Maybe something they can't really properly explain, but they just feel it. So a bit like what I was saying, a very sort of soulful connection. But it could be that that they feel there's competition for your affections with the Five of Wands here. And it could be confusing them. It could be also bringing them down a little bit, that they're not with you, that they're in separation from you, because the Moon can be like an energy that's kind of bringing you down a little bit. But anyway, let's see what they actually want to happen. What they hope will happen. What do they hope? Do I need any more? I might have one more of these actually. So what are they hoping will happen with pile number 3, please? What does pile number 3's person? New love. Oh my goodness. So they're looking for love. New love. What are they hoping will happen with you is new love. So this could be, for many of you, somebody who is a crush situation. So it could be new love. They want to come forwards, and that would certainly make sense with the Ace of Wands. They want a new beginning. It could be a situation that's hidden with the Moon card here, that has to keep itself hidden. That has to be on pause. That they have to keep, because of whatever situation you're in. They might have to keep their feelings hidden with the Hermit card here, private. It might be a bit challenging, depending on, maybe it's a work situation, or maybe it's a situation where they can't be open, but they're hoping that you and them can be happy together. Emotionally, they're hoping for a relationship with you. Something like that. So let's see what else we've got. What are they hoping will happen with pile number 3, please? What does pile number 3's person actually hope will happen with pile number 3? Now, in terms of, you know, zodiac signs, I mean, Moon is Pisces, Hermit is Virgo, sorry. What else have we got? 7 of Pentacles, that is Taurus energy. And 5 of Wands is Leo energy. So those are just, Ace of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And 10 of Cups, again, is Pisces energy. So what do they hope? What do they hope will happen with pile number 3, please? What are they hoping will happen with pile number 3? So we have the 6 of Cups. There you go, the 6 of Cups. Beautiful energy. What are they hoping will happen with pile number 3, please? 6 of Cups. And the 10 of Pentacles. So you've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. My goodness. What have we got here? The Page of Swords. What are they hoping will happen? What are they hoping will happen? And the 2 of Swords. Okay. And then the overarching energy is Justice. Now this one came out in pile number 2 in this exact same position. So if you feel drawn to pile number 2, you might want to take a look at that. Right, well, I mean, I think it's obvious here what they hope will happen. They are hoping for a connection with you, 100%. They're hoping for, I feel like if there's any indecision or confusion, which there might be, because they might be in the hermit mode because they're having to gain enlightenment, they're having to look for a way forward, you know, answers. In this 2 of Swords, now the 2 of Swords can sometimes mean indecision, but in this particular 2 of Swords, I don't know if you can see, there's 2 crossroads, isn't there? There's 2, like the person is approaching a crossroads. And I feel that this, I think it's like a fairy, is much more prominent in the picture. And so it feels to me like this person is knowing which way, from this kind of period of enlightenment, of trying to search for answers, is making them clear about what way they want to go. And I feel like so the indecision, if you like, is clearing for them. They are, you know, letting themselves go down that one road, and I think that one road is towards you. And the Page of Swords is, you know, Swords is about clarity. So again, out of this 7 of Pentacles mode where they're taking a step back, they're evaluating, I feel like they're evaluating, reassessing, looking at the situation, will be clarity. Page of Swords is also a card of curiosity. Pages are new beginnings, they're clear new beginnings, brand new beginnings, and, you know, turning over a new page. But with the Page of Swords, that's a card of curiosity. So I feel like this person is very, very curious about you, wants to know more about you, may even want to message you and communicate with you. So they're hoping that there will be clarity in the situation. They're hoping that the road will be clear. There'll be a clear path for you and them to go down, that they will be able to communicate with you, that they'll be able to express themselves, maybe express all the things that they've been thinking and feeling about you. The 10 of Pentacles, I mean the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, so that tells me that they see you as somebody that they could have everything with. The 10 of Pentacles is like an excess of all that kind of grounded energy in a relationship, you know, where you are settled, where you are stable, where you are happy, you know, where you have got everything, you know, you've got all the material comforts that go with a settled and stable connection. And the 10 of Cups is where it is emotional balance, emotional happiness. So you've kind of got everything really. This person is hoping for everything with you in excess. So an excess of stability and security, and an excess of emotional happiness and connection between the two of you. That is what they are hoping for. Now the overarching energy is Justice, and Justice is a fair, balanced outcome. So they're seeing that being with you would make them feel balanced, and that was a sort of similar message to pile number 2. And I think I said I had one of the cards here, didn't I, that came out, Justice actually, that came out in pile number 2. So if you feel drawn to pile number 2, you might want to look at it. A slightly different message, but not, you know, it's not all exactly the same, but that was them feeling that, you know, being with you is going to balance them out. It's going to be a balanced connection, but it's also, you know, making me feel of commitment again as well. It comes right under the Ten of Cups. And with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this person is wanting this kind of committed situation with you and them, where it would be, in, you know, excessively happy for them on all levels, really. So you also have the beautiful Six of Cups. What's underneath there? The Eight of Spears, which is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they want to move quickly. The Eight of Wands is about moving quickly with purpose, with determination, with focus. So I feel like this person wants to bring this situation into what they feel is enlightenment, not enlightenment, is in, you know, what they you know, is something that they want to be in, really. But with the enlightenment, I feel like they're beginning to really realise that. They're beginning to really realise and understand how, they're beginning to listen. They're beginning to listen to their feelings underneath the Queen of Cups. They're beginning to listen to their feelings, listen to their intuition, listen to all those little things that are telling them that you are somebody that they really care about and that they want to be with, and that would bring them balance, and that they want to act quickly. I feel like they're going to come out of a period of maybe stagnation or inaction and move quickly. That is kind of what I feel here. And the Six of Cups is like that kind of soulmate energy. That beautiful, you know, they feel a really strong bond with you and them. Something where there is a deep connection between the two of you. It might be something where they feel that they could build up a sense of history. If you've been with them before and you're in separation, they are wanting, or they're hoping that you will get back to this kind of strong bond between you and them. But if it's something where it's a crush situation, it's a new situation, then they're hoping for a very strong bond between you, a very loving connection, something where you can build year on year between the two of you, where you can have a settled situation here with this house in the background and still enjoy, you know. So you might spend a lot of, you know, they're thinking of the long haul, but you always still enjoying each other's company, still you know, liking to spend time with each other. That's kind of what they want, a very sort of harmonious connection. That is what they are hoping for here. Let us have some of these cards. Okay, so what is pile number three's person? What are they hoping will happen with pile number three? What do they hope will happen with pile number three? Surprise! You may be about to be surprised. They may come forwards, and that might be a bit of a surprise for you, especially if you're in separation or it's a crush or something. I feel like they may want to come forwards with a Page of Swords. They may want to communicate. They may want a message. That might be the surprise. Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. I definitely don't feel this person wants to let go of you. Certainly not. Let's see what else we've got. What else do they want to, or what do they hope will happen? What do they hope will happen? Commitment. See, I mean, that is what I was saying here. I felt like commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. I feel this person is thinking very much with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, it's the Justice card, in terms of commitment with you. What do they want? What do they actually hope will happen between bond? Now this one also came out, I can't remember which pile, it might have been pile number 2. A love bond grows stronger over time. But that one came out definitely in one of the, I can't remember, to be honest, I can't remember whether it was pile 1 or pile number 2. But I've definitely had that card today. Let's have some more here. So what do they hope will happen with pile number 3, please? What do they hope will happen with pile number 3? I remember every detail of that day, so that might be a specific message for some of you. Some memory, maybe when they first saw you, when you first spoke, when they first met you, something like that. Maybe when you split up. They've certainly got lots of memories. If you have split up. I hid who I really am from you. Okay. What else have we got here? What do they hope will happen? I wish things could be different. I hide behind material things. So with the Hermit card, this person just might have been very private, keeping things hidden. But I feel like they want to move forward now. I definitely want to move forward with the Page of Swords, with the Eight of Wands. And it might be a bit of a surprise for you, a bit of a shock. But anyway, pile number 3, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey number 4, pile number 4 rather, welcome back to reading. I hope you're all doing really, really well. So today's reading is, isn't it, you know, what do they hope, the person of interest, the person on your mind, what do they hope will happen between you and them? So you chose to come into the reading under the lovely little 6 of Cups here, really cute little card here. 6 of Cups, beautiful, and the little calcite, the little white calcite. So I'm just going to put that there for you. Now, I haven't shuffled any oracle cards, so let's do that first of all. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. Really do appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And also it just helps the channel to grow. So thanks ever so much for doing that. And I just want to remind everybody today that it is a general reading for a few people. So if all the messages don't feel right to you, then you never have to take a message that doesn't feel right. You know, it could be that it's for somebody else that's listening. But anyway, let's get straight to it. So let's have our oracle card. Let's ask, you know, what do they hope? What does pile number 4's person on their mind, what do they hope will happen between them and pile number 4? What are they hoping for, the two of you? What are they hoping for between themselves and pile number 4? What are they hoping for? Let's see what this one says. What are they hoping for? Now, this came out in pile number 1. Pile number 1. Now that's very interesting. So if you felt drawn at all to, I think it was pile number 1, I'm pretty sure it was pile number 1, then you might want to listen to pile number 1. So purity is, you know, when that you know, purity is about, I feel like, you know, wiping the slate clean, really. Yeah. So maybe with all this white here, I feel like, you know, when the first snow comes, it just covers everything and it all looks beautiful, doesn't it? Beautiful and new and pure. So I feel like in that case, maybe this person with the 6 of Cups is about a very loving energy. So it makes me feel this person is hoping for a very loving connection with you. Maybe a connection that's starting again, possibly, or a connection which feels very pure. Feels very honest, very true somehow. Something, maybe they're hoping that it's going to be cleansed. I don't know what's going to come out, but maybe they're hoping it's going to be cleansed, it's going to be cleaned up. But they are seeing it as a soulful connection. I mean, the 6 of Cups is a very soulful card. It's got like a strong soul one. And funnily enough, all the cards, all the groups, this reading, they've all been absolutely fabulous. But yeah, so I feel like this person is looking or hoping for a soulful connection with you. Maybe a wiping the slate clean, maybe starting from fresh, maybe purifying it or cleaning it up or something like that. But anyway, let's see what else we have. Let's get an angel card as well. So what are they hoping? You know, what are they hoping? I'm just going to move that slightly. What are they hoping, you know, will happen between themselves and pile number 4, please? Please can you tell me, make it so clear for me. That one there. Let's see what we've got here. What are they hoping? Playfulness. Okay, so maybe they want to bring, I don't know why. When I saw this, perhaps because it's got 2 children, and often in the 6 of Cups you do have kind of 2 children. I'm just thinking maybe this person is hoping for children with you, because we've also got these 3 little cherubs here. And the idea of playfulness. Well, of course, children, you know, what are children, when they're left to their own devices, what do they do best? What do they enjoy most? It's to play, isn't it? That's how they, you know, that's how they learn, that's how they, you know, communicate, that's how they socialise, you know, through play, really. So it's making me think that this person, you know, might want to have children with you, might even have children with you, but they also want things to be happy. I think they're hoping with the playfulness here that the situation is going to be happy between the 2 of you. That is, there's also a sense of kind of like, again, with the reference to children, it's a sense of innocence, a sense of newness, a sense of, yeah, beginning again. Like, you know, children are innocent, aren't they? They are, you know, they're beautiful, innocent beings. So it makes me feel this person wants a beautiful, innocent a beautiful new beginning with you, something which is, sort of children are, they're innocent, they're gorgeous, they're untouched, they're beautiful, the best really in many ways of kind of society, aren't they? So I just felt this person wants something really loving with you, something nurturing, something caring, all the kind of things that we associate when you have a child, when you want to care for them, you want to love them, you want to nurture them, you want to bring out the best in them. And I feel like this person is thinking about that, is hoping for that in this connection, and they want to, they want it to be fun, it to be enjoyable, for you to have a really good, loving connection. That's kind of what I'm getting from these cards, but let's see what we've got in terms of the tarot. First of all, I just want to get a sense of how they are thinking and feeling about you, first of all, before we look at what they hope will happen. How is pile number 4's person currently thinking and feeling about pile number 4, please? We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay. We have the 8 of Cups, and we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, this might be, let's have a look here, and the 8 of Wands. I don't know why, but for some of you, this might be a bit of a three-way situation. Because I think I said it when I had this card before, and it's just struck me now, because in between the eight of Cups is like a walking away energy. It's like an energy of somebody walking away from a situation. So maybe this is something where someone has walked away from the situation. It could have been because there were two options or two choices, or was a bit of a three-way situation. Or it could be that this person is in the middle of a three-way situation, and that there's two choices with the blue and the green eye here, or there's two things to weigh up in this particular connection, really. So it could have been that for some of you, you've come into separation from this person because there was, a choice, and they made a choice, and maybe you walked away or they walked away. There was a choice between two people. Now that's just a message for some of you. Or it could be that they're you've separated from them, but they're seeing you in such a magnificent way because you've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So they are seeing you now, probably with regret if you are in separation from them, as somebody who's super duper attractive, somebody that they really feel a strong attraction and chemistry with, and somebody who's really confident, but also a deep love with as well, because the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very, very, very loving, very nurturing. It goes to the 6 of Cups. Very caring, very insightful, very intuitive. So I think they may be thinking that you have got it all. You've got, they've got they feel a deep emotional connection to you and a strong attraction towards you. But maybe they've lost you with the 8 of Cups for some reason. Maybe they've lost you, or maybe there's some heartache in the situation, or some disappointment, or because somebody walked away from the connection. And that is something that they are thinking and feeling strongly now. And maybe, if that's the case, they want a new beginning. They want to purify the situation. They want to wipe the slate clean. And they want to be recognised again. They're looking for recognition, the 6 of Wands, and victory in the situation again. The 6 of Wands is about recognition. It's about victory. It's about winning. So I feel like this person is thinking, I want to win this situation back if you're in separation from them. If they made a poor choice, if they think you made a poor choice and the situation came apart, which could be the case for some of you, they're wanting recognition in the situation again. They want it to come back. They want to, and it could be that they want to make it better. They want to make it, they want to purify it again. They want to cleanse it. If there's been anything in it that's brought it down, they want to cleanse it, clear that away, and have a fresh new start. The overarching energy is the 8 of Wands, which is speedy action. They want to do something quickly. Now, it could be as well, this is like a bit of a family scene, isn't it? So is this a family scene? It feels like to me like it's a mum, a dad, and 2 kids. So I feel like if it's a family for some of you, they want to reunite that family situation if you've come apart. And it could be because you've got this playfulness, which also had this kind of hit of children. So maybe there's children in this situation, and they're thinking that whole unit, that whole family unit is really important for them. just for some of you, and they want to move back into that. So if it's come apart with the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands is about coming back towards it, moving forwards quickly. That is the overarching energy, getting back into the situation with purpose, with strength. That is kind of what I'm feeling here. Now, in terms of zodiac signs, Six of Wands is Leo. Queen of Wands could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Eight of Cups is Pisces. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And Eight of Wands is Sagittarius. So a lot of fire and cups in this. In how they're... So a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling, but also a lot of energy, a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction. And it goes again with these two, the purities. I feel like this person has got, these kind of intense feelings of both attraction and deep depth of feeling for you. But it could be that there were, for some of you, that it was a choices, a case of maybe, just for some of you, of maybe them looking at two options. Maybe before they looked at two options, they considered two options, and somebody as a result walked away or moved away from the situation. And if you walked away from them or they walked away, there's regret. I think there's regret there, and they're looking back nostalgically, because the Six of Cups is a nostalgic card. It's a looking back on something nostalgically, realising, wanting reconciliation. The Six of Cups is like a reconciliation card. So let's see what we have. What else we have? Let's have one of these cards. Let's try one of these cards. So what, does pile number four's person hope will happen with pile number four? What are they hoping will happen with pile number four, please? What are they hoping will happen with pile number four? Make a change. There you go. So I feel like they want to make a change. So if the situation is in separation or there's heartache or issues, welcome change into your life. They want to change it. And certainly with the Eight of Wands, they want to do it quickly. They want there to be speedy change in this situation. Let me see. Okay, so let's see what we've got in terms of what do they actually hope will happen. What are they hoping? What is pile number four's person hoping will happen with pile number four? What are they hoping will happen with pile number four, please? This is death. Now, it's interesting that comes right next to change. So it's change and transformation. They want this situation to change, or they're hoping it will change and transform. The Eight of Cauldrons, which is the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Okay. And the overarching energy is the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this person is wanting there to be a change and transformation, because we have the Death card here. The Death card is about rebirth. It's about purifying. It's about rising up. It's about changing and transforming. So I feel like this person wants there to be a change and transformation where the situation is recognised and valued again. Now, it could be that if, for some of you, this person made a choice, if it was a three-way situation and this person made a choice to be with somebody and not with you, or there was a third element that interfered with you and them, they hope that they can say goodbye, or they hope that they can leave that behind, because this is the Eight of Cups underneath this Queen of Wands. They're hoping that that is going to go. So whatever the third element, whatever the thing that came for some of you that interrupted this situation, that maybe made it come into separation, they are hoping to say goodbye to that. I mean, maybe you walked away from them because there was a third element for you. I don't know, but they're hoping that will be something that is walked away from. Nine of Wands is about somebody who is challenged, is certainly feeling the challenge. So I feel like this person knows that's going to be a challenge, but the Nine of Wands is about standing strong. And I think it's what I was saying before, with the Eight of Wands, coming back with force, with strength. This is about standing strong. This is about, somebody who is willing to carry on fighting, willing to carry on standing up for something that they may have come into separation from. So with the Nine of Wands, they're willing to defend it still. They're willing to defend something. even if it's coming to separation. So I felt this person is looking back nostalgically. There's probably a lot of regret if you're in separation, maybe regret around what choices they made, and they want to move away from something that maybe interfered with you and them, and stand up for the connection again, and they want it to change and transform. And the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups is like an apology. The Page of Cups is like an apology. Page of Cauldrons, Page of Cups, a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, a new start in love, literally like a new page. And like I say, the Page of Cups can sometimes be like an apology. So they're hoping that you're going to get back, that you're going to reconcile, that there's going to be a sense of forgiveness between the two of you, that you're going to get back to this beautiful Six of Cups situation. And with the Eight of Stones, that is about mastery. It's about working on something. So I feel like this person wants to carry on working on the situation. They want to master it. They want to get the better of it. They want to make it work for them again, work for you and them again. So I'm feeling like this is what this person wants. And we've got the Page of Spears, which is the Page of Wands. And it reminds me again of the playfulness card. It reminds me of, I think they want this situation to be good again. They want this situation to be kind of fun again. They want this situation to be positive again, to bring positivity back into the situation. That is what they are hoping for. So I feel like they're hoping to move towards you again with purpose, with speed, to change and transform it, to get rid of anything that might have got in the way of the connection, or that might have interfered with the connection, or might have hindered the connection, and stand up for it. Stand strong, stand up, defend it, even though it might be challenging. Because I think they realise that it could be challenging to do that. If a lot have happened, if there's been a lot of heartache or upset in the situation, that I think they're realising it won't be easy. But, they see you, the Queen of Cups, as somebody who they have a deep emotional connection with, a deep bond with, a strong love, and they are willing to come forward again with the Page of Cups, offer their love to you, maybe offer an apology, something like that, because that is the Page of Cups. It's also a message of love. They might want to message you, connect with you, that kind of thing, because they want to work out still with the Eight of Pentacles here. They want to master the connection. So obviously Death is Scorpio. Eight of Cups is also Pisces. Nine of Wands is Sagittarius. Page of Cauldrons or Page of Cups could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. Eight of Pentacles is Virgo, and Page of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. So let's see if we've got any other cards here. So what do they hope will happen? What does pile number 4's person hope will happen with pile number 4? What does pile number 4's person hope will happen with pile number 4? Embrace. This card has come out in about 2 or 3. It's definitely come out in pile number 3. I think it might have come out in pile number 1 as well. Embrace. So embrace what destiny has in store for you. So maybe they feel this is a destined connection. Certainly with the Six of Cups, it's like a soulful connection for them. So what do they hope will happen? Illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. So I don't feel like they feel it's an illusion. I feel like they feel it's real for them. What have we got here? Signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. I've got one more, which is connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. What do they hope will happen with pile number 4, please? What's pile number 4's person hoping will happen with pile number 4? I left you before you could leave me. So that might be why we've got the Eight of Cups here. I feel like somebody has left a situation or walked away from a situation. Okay. Maybe they had insecurities. Maybe they were insecure in some way. I want to tell you how I feel. That would definitely go with the Page of Cups. That is a message, wanting to reach out, wanting to connect. I wish I could share my good news with you. So I feel like there's definitely a desire to come forward and connect with you. That is what they're hoping they're going to be able to do. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So maybe they left you. Maybe they had to walk away from the situation. something like that. But I feel like there's regret there. They were wanting, with the Six of Cups, that is a card of reconciliation. So I feel this person definitely is hoping for reconciliation. But anyway, pile number 4, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.